Karlos has been talking about putting together a jazz nonprofit for quite a while. What he really wants to do is build something for the city of San Antonio that's specifically focused on jazz. I've talked to parents of kids that studied with Karlos years ago. Grade school, middle school, high school, they point to being in jazz band with Karlos Elizondo.
He would make it more than just like, okay, we're gonna learn how to swing this, or we're gonna learn how to put this in a different groove. It was like actually putting you in the world of jazz for a little bit, which was refreshing.
One word I would use to describe him would be like dedicated, because he's always dedicated to helping us get better.
Well, Mr. He's like up here, you know, like, Mr. He would make everything fun. I remember one of the things he told me was like, if you're gonna do something, you gotta be like 100% confident.
The way he was around me was just very caring, and I appreciated that so much from him. He was always there for me. When I messed up at anything, he always let me talk to him, anything.
Not only does he like teach you how to play like the music, but he tells you about the history and like the background of all the songs. So like it won't just be some random song you're playing. He'll be like, it was written by this guy, this is why he wrote it.
My name is Larry Schmidt. I'm a retired band director. I taught for 36 years and I've been retired for 14. You know, I lost track of Karlos too after he graduated from high school. I taught him lessons middle school, high school, and I believe 1 year of college. Karlos has a very unique character about himself. His knowledge supersedes most people that I know. His skills supersede most people that I know.
Karlos is solid as a rock. He's one of those guys, you know? And that may be a weird word to use to describe Karlos, but musically, whenever Karlos is in the band, you don't have to worry about a thing. Like Karlos not only holds his own on the trumpet, but he leads the entire section, the entire horn section.
Jazz is an uphill battle in the schools. I mean, there's only a handful of high schools that offer jazz. Jazz is important music. It's America's own music. It's our classical music. We invented it, you know, and if we don't teach our kids how to do it, it's not gonna be preserved. Look, we're all musicians, and when it comes down to it, the only difference between you and I is that I have 30 more years of experience than you. The audience doesn't care. They don't care what's on this side of the horn. They care about what comes out of the other side of the horn. Well, you know what? You failed. Now you know what you need to work on. And, you know, that's failures lead to growth. You know, now we know what we need to work on. Let's go fix it. And that's the thing with band. We never quit. You know, you fail, man, you go listen to it, fix it, come back, let's try it again. Let's try it again. So when they leave the ensemble, Jazz Nation, not only they're going to be well-respected musicians and know how to carry themselves, but they're going to be stewards of our community. They're going to learn what it's like to be professional, show up on time, you know, come in prepared, you know, always have those things that you look for in a professional musician. I'm holding them to those standards, you know.
Jazz Nation, I feel like, has the potential to fill a void or gap or a space that exists in the lives of lots and lots of kids.
I think Jazz Nation will be one of the top jazz education programs in the country. I think it's going to have a very, very long life, and I think we're building the walls thick enough and deep enough that this thing's going to last for a long time.